What is anime? Anime is defined as a style of Japanese. Nah, I'm just fucking around. Imagine actually starting your YouTube videos like that. Every once in a while, an anime comes out that really breaks the boundaries around what's considered a normal anime art style, and then promptly gets shit on. There seems to be a sizable chunk of the anime community that just can't stand any sort of unique or abstract art style, which usually ends up in them missing out on the most vibrant worlds and original stories the medium has to offer. Now this sucks for these bozos, but it does raise the question, what is a bad art style? Kinda seems like a dumb question, but just hold on, I'm going somewhere with this. Recently a show called Ranking of Kings came out and garnered a fair amount of attention because of its unique storytelling. Along with this attention came a bunch of idiots going, "Oh, this art is terrible, what is this, made for kids?" Snobs, essentially. Because it had a more simplified, chibi sort of art style, people immediately jumped to the conclusion that it was going to be for kids, or even just used the art as a reason to hate the show itself. Art styles tell you a lot about a show, mostly about its intentions. Ranking of Kings, like many other shows before it, uses its colorful and cute art style in order to lull you into a false sense of security so they can slap it out of your hands and go, "Okay, time to cry, bitch." Aside from all that, the simplified art actually opens Ranking of Kings up to creating more striking and distinctive character designs, instead of suffering from same face syndrome like most anime. The same sort of criticisms have been levied at One Piece throughout its entire existence. Its art has been called childish, stupid, and ugly, which is kind of the point of it. One Piece is a completely ridiculous world. People eat fruits to get magic powers, you've got a baby man who swims in the ground, the protagonist has a canonically stretchy penis, it's weird. Every character looks stupid and exaggerated because that's the style. If a character is buff, they're going to be so stupidly buff you can't help but laugh. If a character is supposed to be imposing, they'll be 10 feet tall for no fucking reason. People complain about the designs of female characters because of how dumb they look, but it completely fits the universe. If a character is supposed to be attractive, they'll have such a slim waist and massive tits it just goes the other way and makes them look ugly. If you want to, you can call One Piece too cartoony and decide not to watch it, but at the end of the day, you're missing out because it's One Piece, okay? It's fucking One Piece. I don't even need to explain why it's amazing because it's One Piece. It outsold Batman because it's One Piece. Art styles tell me something about your anime without needing to watch a single episode. When your art style looks like this, you're telling me you just didn't feel the need to get a distinct style. Now obviously, this doesn't mean an anime will always be bad just because it looks basic. Just like it doesn't mean an anime will be great because it has a unique look. Sword Art Online, Mirai Nikki, and ReZero all have very similar art styles and also have a big spectrum of quality. Even small changes in art can make a show feel more real and gritty. Attack on Titan's characters feel much more realistic because they don't all look like skinny emo twinks. It's a show about death and suffering, and the fact that characters have flaws like weird noses, balding hair, or wrinkles helps ground the show and make it feel more alive. It's also sort of set in a fictional version of Germany, so it makes sense that people have those European noses. The thesis statement and conclusion of this video is, don't judge an anime because of its art style, idiot. In doing this, you close your mind off to some of the most irreplaceable anime you could ever watch. Tatami Galaxy takes a lot of risks with its art and ends up being one of the most beautiful shows I've ever watched. I couldn't even imagine it in another art style. Kaiba looks simple on the surface, but then you keep watching and realize that this show is a Dr. Seuss book come to life, and it's gorgeous. I recently started watching Ping Pong and I love how disgusting the characters look. It makes sense that people who play ping pong all day would look like skinny losers, not like someone out of Baki. You know, at the end of the day, I just want people to accept that an art style not appealing to them specifically doesn't mean the art is objectively bad. Much like Power Systems, you have to think about how it fits into the themes of the story. Okay? You alright with that, bud? Now I gotta go to the store and buy some cigarettes. I'll be back in about 2 weeks.